Hello, my Lifewave friends. My name is Stefan, and this is my son River. We got started on the patches 3 months ago, and let me tell you a little bit of River's story. So he's now 4 years old, and when he was 14 months, he drowned, and his heart stopped for about 15 minutes. He was then reanimated at the hospital, and after seeing the MRI, the doctors told me to let him go. They said he would never open his eyes again or move. And I said no. I knew, had a very strong spiritual connection with River, and I knew that he was going to make it. And so we embarked on a journey together, and River got a tracheostomy, a G-tube, and about 2 to 3 months after, he started to move his toe a little bit, open one eye slightly, and as the weeks went by, I continued to work on his body, massage him, stretch him, play music for him, etc., to stimulate his brain. And I saw some progress along the months, and but I had never seen, hello sweetie, I had never seen as much progress as I saw in the last 3 months with the X39. It's actually pretty incredible. Everyone around River is stunned as to what happened. So during the few first weeks of using the X39, what happened is that I noticed that, hey, River is not super tired anymore at 7:30 or 8. So around 7:30 or 8 at night, if I came back home a bit too late, he would start to gasp. I'd have to put him on the vent, and it was a big ordeal. And now he goes to bed at like 10:30, 11. He wants to do things. He has way more energy during the day, and most of all, his eyes, he used to be like kind of in between like that, in the clouds, out of the clouds, and sometimes had a moment of lucidity during the day, little moments like that. But now his eyes are open all day long. He wants to interact. If I stop like bouncing him, or if I lay him on the couch like to go get something, he gets impatient. He starts making sounds like he's like, he wants more action. And the biggest improvement that we've seen, and that's what made me cry last week, is that River had not had any improvement with his head control for a long time, meaning that when his head falls, it would take him a lot of time to bring it back, and I could never stand him with him keeping his head up. And I started seeing that with the X39 like from week to week, but like 2 weeks ago it became like evident that whoa, something very powerful is going on. So I'm gonna show you. Want to show your friend, sweetie? So when I stand River like that, I used to have to stand him like this, and just because I had worked on standing and he was able to do that, but I had to stand him like that so the head doesn't fall, and otherwise it would fall. He would fall to his knees, and we'd have to start over again. But now he's gaining a lot in head control, so now I'm able to just mess around with him. His head will fall while in standing position, and he brings it back himself. That's his own will bringing the head back, and he stays standing. That's the most amazing thing. So what I started to do in the last few weeks was to just dance more with him, just like that, just by holding his chest like that. And I mess around with him to bring him out of balance so he can find another way of getting balance. And it's amazing. We have so much fun. We do it many times throughout the day, and I could feel that he's enjoying his new power of, hey, Dad, I can hold my head. I can do what I want when I want. And it's very special. So we had never seen that. So that's something that changes everything, because now when I walk with him, I can just I can walk much easier because I can just be like that, and I can stop, mess around with him, let him find his balance, and he's not falling. He's deciding to stay up, and he's able to, which is really amazing. So we practice walking throughout the day, and we'll just have fun on the trampoline. Just try different positions for dancing, new movements like that, and I mess with him as much as I can so that he's realizing that, hey, Dad, I got new power here. I can hold myself up as I want and to. So I can't wait to see the next steps, guys, to see what else the X39 has in store. But I'm so happy to have the support of all of you, and so I'm so glad to be part of this team with River. All right, guys.